All right, we are exploring more of the beauty of natural Florida as we take you through our Tampa Bay trails. Today, the trail leads to Brooker Creek Preserve in Tarpon Springs, the largest remaining natural area in Pinellas County. Joining me today is Natural Resource Agent Lara Milligan. Good morning. Glad to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So it's so funny, we were chatting before we got started. I'm from Florida, and I know you hear this a lot, but it's a good thing, I guess. There's just so many cool places right here in the Bay Area that a lot of us still have not discovered yet. This being one of them, I haven't been there yet.
Yeah, and it being the largest remaining natural area, you would think, a lot of people do. We hear it all the time, that people have driven past and they've never stopped by. So we encourage people to come stop by and check us out.
So, all right, so tell us a little bit, give us the lowdown on the kind of the landscape out there, what people can expect. How many acres, how big is it? I mean, again, one of the largest.
So it's a little over 8,700 acres, which just sounds like a lot, but for our kind of brain's perspective, it's 7 miles long and 1 mile wide. So it's a giant rectangle.
Okay.
It's pretty much the only green you can see on the map in Pinellas County if you look at it like on a satellite image, very northeast corner of the county. And we have all sorts of different habitats and ecosystems there, and our trail system takes you through all of them, from wetlands to uplands, so you can see
a variety. So if the area is that big, how much of that area are we actually allowed to kind of see and travel?
Yeah, good question. A very small portion, but the trail does take you through, essentially everything that you could potentially see throughout the preserve. It's just a small bit. The preserve's really designed more for the plants and animals and the protection of the water resources there, and so they've just opened it up to people for a small portion to explore. But
well, and there's an education center there. Talk about some of the trails that you can find, what you can find there. The animals.
Yeah, there's tons to do. So our education center is a big draw for families to just come and learn. So the education center itself has a classroom where we have a 4th grade class come through every day during the week throughout the school year. All public schools north of Ulmerton Road come through our facility. And then we do education programs Thursday, Friday, Saturday, mostly every week. Summer camps obviously going on this summer. And then our exhibit hall is one of our main buildings there, and it's interactive exhibits, touch tables for the kids, a giant gopher tortoise burrow they can crawl through.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so lots of things to kind of get your hands on for the kiddos, and interpretive displays more for the adults.
Well, speaking of the classrooms, though, give us, if you can, a little bit of the history lesson. I mean, how long has this preserve been here? I mean, what's kind of the background to this? Whose land was it?
Yeah, so it's owned now. It's by Pinellas County government as well as the Southwest Florida Water Management District, again, because it's protecting a lot of our water resources. So, but really in the late 1990s is when the preserve, it wasn't as big as it is now. They've acquired more land over the years, but so kind of in the big picture, it's a relatively new preservation area. And the education center itself only opened in 2004, so we just celebrated our 15-year anniversary this year. Yeah.
Okay. And then I know you mentioned the gopher turtles and stuff like that. What other wildlife do you, I saw a picture of a deer, I can imagine.
Yes, we have lots of deer. I just saw turkeys and their little babies crossing the road the other day. Tons of turtles, snakes. I know not everyone's a huge fan of that. Gators. We've had some bobcat sightings lately.
Cool.
Yeah, otters. We've got a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of land. So
any tips for families? Because again, when families haven't been before, as far as parking or what to do, any kind of common questions that you get or tips for families as they're kind of maybe planning their day trip?
Yeah, just kind of think about throughout the whole day. You can really plan around. Most of our educational programs are in the morning, so you could kind of plan to do a program and bring a lunch and picnic. We have different picnic areas and screened-in porch areas. We even have a nature store that's run by our friends group, so you can do a little shopping. And then, of course, the hiking trails, so you can really get a full day out of it as long as you take advantage of everything.
Full day, so make sure you
half day, full day, whatever you want. Yeah, bring water and sunscreen and all that. But
awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
And, there's the information there, and I'm sure you can find out on the website when the classes are and everything as well. But we appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.